Don't you know that each cloud contains pennies from heaven?
You'll find your fortunes falling all over the town.
Be sure that your umbrella is upside down.
Hello and welcome. So we have a special guest here today, Penny Cohen. She is a licensed clinical social worker.
Right.
I got the whole
LCSW.
And Penny is a leading edge transformational psychotherapist, life coach, and author. Penny empowers individuals through offering transformational self-help tools intended to be used over a lifetime in order to stay connected and in the flow of the higher state of consciousness. Penny's wealth of knowledge is impressive, but it's her embodiment of her work that is inspirational. So today our topic is about the art of receiving. Would you like to tell us a little bit of how you came about this?
Well, it was while going through divorce where I actually had what I call a mystical experience, or like a near-death experience that I consider my near-nervous breakdown experience, where I felt this incredible sense of radiance surround me, like soft pins and needles massaging my skin. And then it actually entered into me. And it was an incredible sense of love, but a love that I've never experienced before. It was love without having someone to love. It was an internal joy that was greater than anything I've ever experienced. And I realized then that love is not the act of giving, it's the art of receiving. And when we're open to receiving this love, we also receive wisdom. And that's, I guess, what I'm all about now, is how to promote receiving love and wisdom in myself as well as others.
Yeah. So this is your work. This is your mission in life.
It is. It's to help people open to this love and find and fulfill their purpose and make a difference in the world. And it doesn't mean having this great mission to save the world.
Yes, exactly.
All it means is saving ourselves and helping maybe one other person, being inspirational.
You talked about the when we are connected to our higher selves, and it becomes a sensory awareness.
Right.
And that's the receiving, when we are in the flow of receiving.
Well, we're in the flow of receiving. However, when we can learn what's going on in our bodies, we can see whether we're disconnected from this flow or whether we're open. For instance, when I have clients come to me, I'll do a relaxation, and then I'll say, now think of an issue that you have going on. And then I'll say, what are you experiencing now? And they'll generally say, I feel like I'm getting smaller and smaller, or I feel like I'm moving further and further away. And some might even say, I feel like I'm not even here anymore. And to me, from a spiritual perspective, it would mean losing your soul, becoming soulless. From a psychological perspective, it's disassociation. And so, how do we bring our soul, our higher self, back into us?
Yeah.
That's the question.
And to recognize when it is that we lost it.
Exactly, exactly. And what I found over years of working with clients, most therapies or coaches talk about thoughts and beliefs creating disconnection, or any negative thoughts and beliefs, but it's a lot more than that. It's the questions we ask. It's the commands we make. Yes, negative thinking. The beliefs we formulate about ourselves. The repressed feelings. The decisions we make early on about how we're going to live our lives. These all disconnect us if there's anything negative going on. And then dysfunctional behavior. And so we've got to start getting in touch with these thoughts, beliefs, decisions, and we can get in touch with it by seeing where we're getting constricted in our bodies. This is where the sensory awareness comes in. It's feeling where there's tightness. Is it in the neck and shoulders? Is it in the heart or chest area? Or is it in the stomach area? There's a visceral sensations that we can get in touch with and learn how to free up.
And you have a process that you help people and you try to empower them in learning the process.
Yes, I actually integrated most of the methods that I learned, such as cognitive behavioral therapy, emotional freedom technique, emotional therapy, EMDR, which is eye movement desensitization reprocessing. These all have tools and techniques, and we ask questions for all of those. The Sedona method also. And what I've done is, based on the constrictions in our bodies, we can get in touch with the unconscious very quickly without even doing eye movement or tapping, such as emotional freedom technique. We can get in touch with the constrictions in our bodies and learn how to free them. And that's when we stay open to that love and receive that wisdom or intuition. And that's when we come from our authentic selves.
And then we were talking also about how it's also subtle when the intuition comes in, and the subtlety of knowing that it's coming in.
That takes practice, yes, because we may get a subtle feeling. I mean, for me, it's feeling that energy around me. I can sense it. Even talking about it right now, because we're talking about it, I'm sensing it. But sometimes we also get an intuitive message that we automatically say, no, I can't do that, or that isn't right. And so we immediately close off again. And one of the tricks with getting these messages is to take action without delay. The minute we go into thinking, we shut off that higher place.
So, is there anything else that I didn't cover that you would like to share?
No, I think that is basically it. I just hope people will start questioning what's going on in their bodies and learn methods to free up the negative constrictions. And of course, I've developed a protocol and a process that people can use, meaning I work together with people, and I also offer workshops for people to learn the protocol and then do the process on their own.
We were also saying how it's so easy to forget that we're even having any of these constrictions because life gets so fast, and then it could lead up like 3-4 restrictions before we notice that we're disconnected.
Right, that's a great point. Like, my MO is process, 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 meaning every evening, excuse me, review your day. And when you review your day, you'll detect where there's constrictions in your body. And it doesn't have to be anything major. It could be being late for a meeting, or somebody else is late and you're sitting there waiting, and you get kind of agita, if you will. Okay? It could be something very minor that cuts us off. And so if we process and open up again, you walk around in this state of openness and love. And of course there is a catch-all to that, and that's for another video perhaps, or another topic, is that people don't feel worthy and deserving of it. And that's when they have to work through the process.
Yeah, yeah.
Or they're afraid if they open up, they'll get hurt.
Yeah.
And that's where the psychological protocol comes in.
Mm-hmm. So I think that's a good wrap up for today. And thank you for joining us. And we are going to be doing different videos that you could watch on YouTube on Penny's channel. So tune in there. And thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you.
If you want the things you love, you must have showers.
So when you hear it thunder, don't run under a tree.
There'll be pennies from heaven for you
For you and me.